Today we are taking a look at a very interesting high-end robot vacuum cleaner. If you're watching our videos before and are wondering how we went from PCs, TVs and multimedia to home appliances, the answer is simple. Processors, algorithms and smart features are now finding their way into an ever-growing range of devices, including products that traditionally had very little to do with advanced technology. And our job is to showcase innovations that can genuinely improve everyday life. And I'll say this right away, as someone who loves technology and has probably spent far too much money on gadgets over the years, a robot vacuum with mopping capabilities is one of the best purchases I've ever made. The reason is simple: it takes over one of the most universally disliked household chores, saves time, and lets you spend that time doing something more enjoyable. My own robot vacuum, affectionately nicknamed Consuela, has more than paid for itself over the past decade, despite being a much more basic model with far fewer features than the one we're looking at today. In fact, if I were to combine every complaint I have about my current robot vacuum, both functional and practical, the Dreame Aqua10 Ultra Roller Complete solves every single one of them. This is an incredibly sophisticated and thoroughly engineered device packed with advanced technologies, sensors, cameras, algorithms, AI, and many of the things we regularly discuss on this channel. The difference is that all of those technologies are applied to an extremely practical purpose. So let's see how it works and what you can expect from a truly high-end robot vacuum. For those unfamiliar with the concept, the basic idea behind a robot vacuum is simple. It maps its surroundings, creates a cleaning plan, and then follows a calculated route to clean every reachable area of your home. In theory, that's something every robot vacuum on the market can do, including the cheapest models. In practice, however, the quality of the results depends on much more than suction power or mopping capability. A huge number of smaller details and refinements make an enormous difference, not only in cleaning performance but also in overall user experience. Although this was our first experience with a Dreame product, the sophistication of its engineering, attention to detail, and the fact that its products are available in over 120 countries suggest a company with serious ambitions. Despite being less than 10 years old, Dreame reminds us a bit of DJI in terms of innovation and execution. Whether it becomes equally dominant in its category remains to be seen, but its pace of patent development, rapid market expansion, and even the iRobot bankruptcy certainly work in its favor. But let's get back to the device itself. At first glance, the Dreame Aqua10 Ultra Roller Complete looks similar to most robot vacuums, with its familiar round design. What really sets it apart lies under the hood, or underneath the device itself, and inside its charging and maintenance station. Back when I bought my robot vacuum, docking stations with advanced maintenance features simply didn't exist. Having experienced one now, I have to admit that if your budget allows it, a model with a station is a far better investment because it dramatically reduces maintenance. In this case, the base station not only charges the battery, but also automatically empties the dust container into a sealed bag housed inside the dock. This is not only more convenient than manually emptying the dustbin, but also considerably more hygienic. During and after vacuuming, there's virtually no dust smell at all, something I notice with most traditional vacuum cleaners. The sealing and filtration throughout the system are clearly extremely well executed. The dock comes with a pre-installed 3.2-liter dust bag, and 4 additional replacements are included in the box. Dreame estimates each bag should last around 100 days, though naturally that depends on dust levels, pets, and other factors. The second major function of the station is handling clean and dirty water for mopping. 2 conveniently accessible tanks sit beneath the top cover, making refilling and emptying very straightforward. The robot will notify you throughout voice prompts, in-app alerts, and phone notifications whether maintenance is required. Behind the front panel of the dock, next to the dust bag, there's also a small reservoir divided into 2 compartments for detergent and odor neutralizing pet solutions. Dreame includes both the detergent and 2 bottles of pet odor treatment. The manufacturer recommends using only official cleaning solutions, so we understandably didn't test third-party alternatives. If someone does decide to experiment, paying attention to solution's viscosity would probably be wise. Speaking of mopping, coming from a robot vacuum that requires swapping microfiber cloths before every cleaning session, I was initially skeptical when I saw that Dreame uses a roller instead of cloth. A spare roller is included, but it's clearly designed as a durable long-term solution rather than something intended for frequent replacement. The reason is that Aqua10 Ultra Roller Complete includes an entire cleaning and maintenance system for the roller itself, reducing user involvement to almost zero beyond refilling and emptying the dock's water tanks. The system is surprisingly sophisticated. During operation, built-in nozzles continuously wet the roller for optimal floor cleaning while simultaneously rinsing away dirt, preventing it from spreading dirty water across the floor, a common issue with simpler mop-style robot vacuums that just move the same cloth about. If the robot runs out of clean water or fills its dirty water tank, it automatically returns to the station, services itself, and resumes cleaning exactly where it left off. The roller is also continuously groomed by a secondary counter-rotating roller to maximize cleaning surface contact. Combined with adjustable downward pressure, active rotation, and continuous rising, the mopping performance is genuinely impressive. The robot can even extend the roller outward to the side slightly to clean extremely close to the walls and baseboards. The second half of the roller maintenance system resides in the docking station. Once mopping is complete, the robot first washes the roller by spinning it against a specialized cleaning surface that scrubs and wrings it out. Afterwards, a built-in heater dries the roller to prevent mold and unpleasant odors. The system even supports sterilization at temperatures up to 100 degrees Celsius, while the heating system also dries the dust bag compartment, resulting in exceptional overall hygiene. Vacuuming performance is equally impressive. With 30 kilopascals of suction power combined with a primary brush featuring both rubber and bristles, plus an additional counter-rotating rubber brush, the system effectively cleans hard floors, gaps between floorboards, and carpets. This brush design also appears highly effective at preventing hair tangles. After roughly a week of use, both rollers remained almost completely clean, a result that's rarely seen with conventional robot vacuums. In addition to the main brushes, there's a side brush designed to collect debris from edges and corners. Like the mop roller, it can extend outwards to improve edge coverage. Dreame has also implemented automatic lifting of the wet roller when cleaning carpets, along with an auto-seal cover underneath the robot. Likewise, the vacuum brushes lift during mopping operations, keeping dry brushes clean. So, how well does all this work in practice? Actually, very well. By my standards, the level of cleanliness left behind after vacuuming and mopping was excellent. There were occasional instances where stubborn dried stains weren't completely removed, and it's true that a traditional vacuum, a mop, and plenty of patience can still achieve slightly better results. The reality, however, is that most people only have the motivation for that kind of deep cleaning once a week or less. When you consider that a robot vacuum of this caliber can clean daily while you're at work or out for a walk, the overall level of cleanliness in your home will almost certainly remain higher than what most people could maintain manually. If you have pets like I do, the difference becomes even more noticeable. And that brings us to one of the most important aspects of robot vacuum ownership: autonomy. With my current robot vacuum, aside from replacing mop pads, emptying dust containers, refilling water tanks, and general maintenance, the biggest reason I can't simply start it remotely while I'm away is navigation. Consuela has a habit of getting stuck on laundry drying racks, tangled in cables, trapped under furniture, or stranded by something that got knocked onto the floor. She also can't cross the bathroom threshold, meaning I either have to clean it myself or manually carry her in and out. The Dreame Aqua10 Ultra Roller Complete was a revelation in that regard. Throughout testing, it never got stuck once, despite my deliberately leaving problematic obstacles throughout the apartment. It crosses thresholds elegantly, climbing one foot and then the other without an issue, and cleans the bathroom floor just fine. It can overcome obstacles up to 8 cm high, single thresholds up to 4.2 cm, and carpets up to 3 cm thick. It even handled a small rug that tended to slide around, successfully climbing onto it and cleaning both the rug and surrounding floor. That mobility, combined with its advanced environmental awareness system, is something that makes the robot feel truly autonomous. Dreame calls the system OmniSight 2.0. It combines a 360-degree laser scanner mounted on top with two 160-degree wide-angle cameras. Together, they handle room mapping, navigation, real-time obstacle avoidance, and environmental analysis. Powered by AI algorithms running on Nvidia technology, the Aqua10 Ultra Roller Complete can recognize over 240 different types of objects, including socks, cables, shoes, cleaning cloths, pets, and countless other obstacles it may encounter in everyday use. The app even shows what the robot has detected and identified, and in our experience, the accuracy is remarkable. Thanks to built-in illumination, object recognition works even in darkness, making nighttime cleaning and navigation under furniture equally effective. If you or your pet cross the robot's path while it's cleaning, it recognizes the situation and adapts accordingly, often returning later to clean any missed spots. The level of confidence it inspires is genuinely impressive. Pet owners can also enjoy additional features through a dedicated section in the Dreame app. You can activate the camera remotely, instruct the robot to locate your pet, use predefined sounds to call them, or even enable two-way voice communication so they don't feel lonely. The robot can also automatically capture cute moments when it encounters your pets and save them in a gallery. You can even designate pet-heavy zones that receive extra cleaning attention. The intelligent mode also monitors dirt levels and adjusts cleaning intensity and duration accordingly. In our experience, this is generally the best setting for most situations. Of course, if you only want to clean a specific area, custom cleaning zones can easily be defined. For those who don't want to interact with the app, voice control is available via the OK Dreame wake phrase, and the vacuum also supports Matter-based home integration and automation. It's worth noting that despite its complexity, the robot is surprisingly easy to use. The instructions are clear and none of the advanced features are required for basic operation. In fact, you don't even need the app, simply pressing the button on the robot itself is enough to start cleaning. All things considered, it's rare that we encounter a product from a brand that's new to us and come away this impressed by its design capabilities and execution. The Dreame Aqua10 Ultra Roller Complete is such a well thought out and polished robot vacuum that we genuinely struggle to find meaningful criticism. For anyone looking to keep their home clean with minimal effort, we can wholeheartedly recommend it, which is why we believe it deserves our highly recommended award. At around €1,200, depending on the market, it certainly isn't cheap. However, when you consider everything it does, how well it does it, and the fact that it can effectively maintain your home for years with minimal effort on your part, the price becomes much easier to justify. Personally, if I ever get the chance, Consuela is heading into retirement. As always, we're looking forward to hearing your thoughts in the comments and invite you to share your opinions with us. That's it for this review. If you found it helpful or enjoyable, give the video a like and maybe consider subscribing for more tech content. You were watching Bench House, my name is Ivan, and I'll see you next time.